Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again, and this is a new day. And I'm starting out talking to you, warning you today, just as I did yesterday and all of those days before, because for some strange reason you still decided to live in this nightmare and decided that it was best for you. However, there's still a voice out here that says it's better in a different world. And so, because of knowledge, they come to share this information with those that live in a nightmare. Today, if you turn your telly on, you find that they have this projected thief r- championing around the world as president of the United States. The United States came up with some rules, I believe, that says that in order to be president of the United States, these must be met. And if, for some strange reason, any of this over here happened, you will not become president of the United States. You won't be eligible, or you won't even be eligible to run. Donald Trump stepped in that category. And America did the same thing America did when they took the Indians' land, business as usual. They did the same thing they did when they brought others in and made them slaves, business as usual. Now this crook comes in and steps over everything that America says is royal to them, and they said business as usual. How can you trust anything that this crook goes over there and talks to Russia about? He's already told you that he has more respect for Russia than he does for anybody in this country. He told you he had more respect for Russia than he does for the people who are supposed to be protecting people in this country. And you, ladies and gentlemen, put him back in office. I don't care if somebody did want him in office. How in the rest of the world could the rest of you put up with it? You don't know what deals he's going to make over there, what he's selling to Russia. You don't know what papers he still kept, so he could kind of memorize what he possibly could, so he can go there and share with Russia about this country. He doesn't give a stack about this country. He's proven it. He took the election, stole the election, tried to steal another one. Everybody knows he stole this one, and he's sitting up trying to let the world know he's trying to steal the next one. And the American people sit around and says, business as usual. Business as usual. He's over there. Doesn't even like the United States. Talking to what the United States is called an enemy. And he's over there partying with them. And a guy who says he wants to be a friend with the United States, he's bitch biting that guy. And America says, okay. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. You know, sometimes people just have to be honest and do the best they can. Tell the truth, even if you hate it for telling the truth. Sometimes you got to tell your kids they got to learn how to do certain things, and that begins by practicing. You want to keep things neat, and you got to practice. You want to be make great grades, you got to practice. You all of the things requires that you get involved into it. You get involved into it. Now here we are allowing any and everything to happen. We got wars happening. We got this guy who wants to be like Russia, standing violating the Constitution, changing the rules wherever you want them, and sending what military people or authorizing the state people to act as under control of the federal government under him, telling them get in the streets. You're gonna fix stuff. How can you fix stuff with this crook at the head? There will never be anything fixed with a crook at the head. There will never be anything fixed with a crook at the head. That's why the world is so messed up. The crook is at the head. And every little breakdown into all the little stuff out there, they got the crook at the head. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you just how blind you are. I have shared with you the basic principles of paradise on earth, and I have shared with you in its simplicity. I have shared with you over and over again how you can live not just in America, but all over this globe as if you're living in paradise. And I have shared with you exactly what that meant, and you have also agreed that it means that same thing. But will you choose that? Heck no. Let me tell you, in America, I ran for president of the United States at least 3 or 4 times. And each time Heaven on earth, paradise on earth was so distasteful to the American people. I had to run as a write-in and to try to write myself in, see if anybody wanted it. And nobody wanted it. I ran for several other different offices, trying to share with you, trying to wake you up, letting you know that you can be living as if you're in heaven. You letting somebody make a fool out of you just like they are doing in America right now. The American people are being made a fool out of by Donald Trump pretending to be president of the United States. And the powers that be says it's okay. And you sitting back there like you can't do nothing about it. You act there like you in a car and the car's on fire and can't nobody save you. You just in there. And people out there all the time trying to tell you, come out of there, come out of there. You're in a dangerous situation, trying to share with you how to be free, how to be prosperous, how to live. And all you accept is what you have been fed all your life. Father, outside of me, the Father of the universe, how can you reach a people like this? A people who just wallowed in mud, and no matter what you do, they're going to stay muddy. You can forget to clean up. And if it can be done, I say it must be because of a God. Because everything you've given me to try, I've tried. And I'm telling you, to me, it appears as if we are in as much mud as we've ever been. So I'm asking you, Father, the universal Father, our Father, what can we do? What can be done? What do you want us to do? Because we're tired of this hell. We want to experience life. Speak to all of us, not just to me. Let us all hear your voice. After all, you are God. Help us.